See, I should make videos more often, even if it's not that great a game, just because you get really rusty. The commentary is really hard to come by. So I'm in the Cromwell B, and Lwt 3 is in the A43. He's starting up that line, and we are in a tier 7 match with 510 matchmaking. And I love my Cromwell B. I'm not a great player in the Cromwell B. I really like to play it like a light tank, more or less. And I abuse auto-aim, and I like to circle strafe shit. It's not a really good tank for trading. The gun is wildly inaccurate and very un-British. But it does, pack a good little punch. And it does have okay pen, especially for its tier. But it is an amazing flanker. Now, remember what I said about the terrible accuracy on this tank, okay? This is a great example of RNG. Isn't that tank known for its tough turret, if I'm not mistaken? That went right in through the top when I had like 3 pixels to shoot at. That's RNG in reverse. Right there. That's some RNG on RNG violence. Alright, M7 in the middle there really bugs me. Gingy Shenanigans is also an awesome name, I might add. So I'm not quite sure where I can go. They've really massed in the center. A 12T has gone up the beach. Oh, and it looks like they've got a friend over there as well. And I'll tell you right now, it's not going well. I know we're only down 1 right now, and I get a little bored and a little frustrated, and I pop over the top, and I never should have. I mean, look at all those fucking tanks looking at me. But I got off easy, only losing a little bit of my health. But you really do need all of your health in this tank. You will lose a lot of it. It doesn't have any armor to speak of. Walt playing the TD role on Overwatch over there, and remember when I shot at that T54 and put that shot into his roof, and it shouldn't have gone in, and then I just showed the inaccuracy of the gun. It went way over his tank, shot the berm behind him, but he put one into me, and now I'm well below half my health. The score is 5-2 against, and I'm getting frustrated. Very frustrated. Pardon me while I take a drink. Getting a bit dry. I honestly don't know how streamers do it. There's that M7. Alright, 2 medium tanks here. I'm thinking about doing a drive-by, but the Type T54 starts to take off. The M4 gets me with a HE shell. Didn't do much, which is strange. And I think I can work them. I can't believe I didn't take any damage modules or anything there. Alright, but if I can work back and forth and I have this truck in the way, maybe... Oh, he's just going to overshoot me as well. But able to take out most of that M4. Alright. They all seem to be pretty occupied, so I will try to take pot shots at this Panzer IV-H. Looks like most of them have popped over the top or about to. The Type T-34 is pretty oblivious. The IKEA knows what's going on. He knows the score. They in a platoon? Doesn't look that way. Anyway, make the exit. Over the top, getting hard cover. Whoa, Panzer III-4. Bounces one off my tracks. The IKEA, I'm trusting the fact that it's not got a very accurate gun, and it has no traverse, so he'll be badly aimed, and that's a big chance to take when you have no health. But I'm able to put him away and get back over the top. Now, getting back over the top is actually a pretty bad idea because all of their tanks are back there now. And I take one of the pants from the Type T-34, but we're able to put him away nicely. Isolated German heavy tank. Slow-moving turret. Not amazing armor. That armor worked that time. Right on his butt. Give him a little tap. I was hoping to break a track. No such luck. To break the tracks on these German heavy tanks, you can just have your way with them. But I end up having my way with him anyway. Look at that boxy armor. Not working. Oh, that felt good. But I'm afraid my luck has come to an end. With 5 kills, 2,633 damage. I'm surrounded. I'm outnumbered. Higher tier tanks, and this guy's got my number. Good night. Hey guys! Just my kind of game. Fast-moving, wolf-packy action in one of my... It's becoming one of my favorite tanks, the T54 Lwt, Tier 9 Soviet light tank. And I'm rolling it with my pal Walt, Lwt 3, who apparently didn't put his shirt on today. That's a shameful display. Look at that. He's got pants on. No shirt. Alright, we're rolling down the valley here, and, you know, I haven't made a whole lot of videos lately because I either played really badly, or if I did play well, it just wasn't terribly exciting. And this probably fits in that category as well, but I just want to make a video. Haven't done it in a while. Gotta keep your foot in, even if I don't have exciting games to make videos of. And you can see this is actually a pretty good result. But, you know, not bad result. Not fantastic, but it was a fun game. And the Scorpion is spoiled for choice and targets, and for a change, doesn't choose me. I love this guy. That could have been Skeet. That could have been Skeet if that was not, that was luckily timed. The Scorpion G put away, that's a big damn deal on this map. That's a hell of a gun to take out of the game. And a JP2 slides in on almost the same location, doing Overwatch. Sorry, Walt. If somebody had done that to me, I'd have been pissed. They might have got shot. And we've put away 4 of their tanks here. All down here. 3 light tanks and a very dangerous TD. And the 132 almost gets skeeted again, but then he gets taken out by their Sheridan. Blat! 132 actually had a kill, I believe one of the Bulldogs. And we're going to go up here and, oh, a Sheridan on Sheridan violence. And I make a dumb move. Make a dumb move. JP2, I think I just want to make sure we keep the spotting on him. Look at our Centurion. He's down to nothing. And then I hung out there to take a shot, and that's a bad trade. You know, he lands 473 on me. Well played, Forge. Walt puts him away. Walt well ahead and at the races, and I'm well behind. And I'm going to go through this area so I'm not maybe as easily taken out. Stay behind some hardcover while I make my way in. And Stritzfung 103B is spotted. And I do not want to get shot by him. No. But I do manage to lock on so I can do my evasives and, you know, hopefully get a gun on him at some point. And there's very little chance that he'll become unspotted now. Alright, so he's fired at the Sheridan, and the Sheridan has hit him in the side. So I'm thinking his tracks have got to be gone. Somebody took out your crutches? Sad. And Walt taking a shot on the drive wheel to take out the tracks again here. Thank you, Walt. And bam! And the T49's coming up behind us, but luckily I'm not picked off by him. And you hear that Sheridan's 152mm gun. Blam! Putting the T49 away. I actually should probably get on the test server and try out the Sheridan. I wonder if the handling on that 152 is any better than it was on the T49. On the T49, I always thought it was a comedy gun. But the highest damage game I've ever had in my T49 was actually with the big stupid derp gun. It's 4500 or something like that. Maybe it was 4100. In any case, I can't pen the back of a T57 Heavy's turret, apparently. Apparently, that's not on, but look at this crush. all 3 giant Heavies mash into him. And the Type 4 Heavy's still taking damage, so I don't quite know what happened there. It's not a fire. I think maybe the tank, when they rammed into it, flipped up on top. So T95, I look at the T54 first, but then I realize I need to go help out the T95. And since you do have his backside, and I was hoping for a tracking shot on the T95, but instead I shot my Sheridan. Yeah, and I do not want to get shot by that gun. The Sheridan gave his life. I'm sorry, buddy. And I did send an apology after the game. The Sheridan gave his life so that we could do this to this T95, who's the last remaining tank on their team. Well played. Wolfpack. Love it. I love the T50. I do. Tier 5 Soviet light tank. It might be one of the great loves of my life, and I hope it never changes. So I'm playing on Fjolds with my pal Golf Dude, who is in his M4 Sherman with a derp gun. And it's a Tier 7 match. It's a 5-10 matchmaking. And I have the gold loaded. Played a couple times earlier, not getting satisfaction with the AP rounds. I will, of course, go back, but I felt the need to exert my authority with a very, very tiny tank. So the tank is not the fastest thing in the world. Its acceleration's alright, and it isn't very nimble, but it just kind of works. And it has this gun that just spits out little tiny annoyances that add up because it fires every 2 seconds or so. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. I'll just keep firing there for a while. Oh, and then his friend gets in the way, so I can't really deal with him anymore. But I have friends here. They're not the smartest friends, but, you know, I think I died without damage a few games this night. The camo's also pretty good, so I was, you know, I was fairly visible to a few tanks there, and as long as I didn't fire at the time the AMX had popped out, I wasn't going to be seen, which is nice. And here we go. Oh, Type 64 is lit up. Lit up. Alright, we're fading here. We're fading here. And oh, Rogue Type 64 comes in. Not the best light tank to go flanking with, as its turret doesn't move very well. But I set him on fire, and that enables us to put him away. That was nice, but that was pretty dumb, charging up in the middle of 4 tanks like that. But how was he to know there were 4 tanks? But the Type 64 is a lot of things, but a strafer it is not. Once we get the auto aim of Doom on, we can put him away. Is he caught on a load? He was. Shoot a dead tank, that's always good. That's another way to assert your dominance. Alright, so I'm going to go do the dumb thing that the Type 64 did, and hopefully it'll work out better for me when I do it. I'm certainly glad I didn't stay in that place and get hit by artillery. Right? Somewhere along the line, I took a point of damage. I must have tapped somebody or something like that. Oh, but look. Artillery. Artillery. I'm getting a little focused here, though. Oh, I don't get the kill. Oh, but there's another one. Maybe I'll get the kill on this one. So you can see this gun is pretty accurate. Pretty accurate. Well, if you're not stunned. He's dead now. So, ha. Out. Out. Panther M10, definitely a dangerous tank. High rate of fire. High rate of fire. Very accurate gun. Oh, Sherman 3. Didn't take my tracks off there. That's pretty amazing. This tank is kind of tough. Ah, he has the 76mm. I can deal with that. You can see it just gets where it needs to go. And it has this sweet little gun that just... pop. Pop. Sweet.